Coming up, two Beachbody coaches spar in a cage while competing in the highly combative world of mixed martial arts. Find out which Beachbody program helps them get into fighting shape. Plus, are gas prices draining your pocketbook? Meet one couple who's turning to Beachbody in an attempt to save money.
Looking at gas prices these days, we just really try to look at different areas we can cut corners in our budget.
We'll explain how right now on Beachbody Network News. Welcome to this edition of BNN. Before we get to our story segments, we want to point out another fantastic Team Beachbody Coaches feature that you may not be familiar with. Every Tuesday, catch live webinars in the Coaches section. These webinars provide a tremendous amount of useful coaching and business building information. Catch them at 9 p.m. Eastern or 6 o'clock out on the West Coast. Check out the next one this Tuesday night. Now on to today's stories. First, we've got a ringside seat into the world of mixed martial arts. Let's turn to Dar for the details.
Thanks, Christy. Mixed martial arts, or MMA competitions, have been getting a lot of press recently as these one-time backroom brawl events are going mainstream, and the broadcast networks are taking notice. This bad boy sport has been getting a bad rap for years, but to the professional fighters and die-hard fans, it's a state-sanctioned competition with rules both written and unwritten.
A lot of people, they see it and they still look at it as some type of blood sport, you know, and this is not. We are professional athletes.
Mixed martial arts, or MMA competitions, have exploded in popularity. The pay-per-view television events draw tens of millions of viewers and now has the attention of broadcast networks.
In the mixed martial arts competitions, guys, they usually they fight in a cage or they fight in a ring. You could win by a submission, an arm lock, a choke, a knockout, anything. That's what makes mixed martial arts really cool.
Jared owns a training facility just outside of Philadelphia and is a professional MMA fighter. He and fellow fighter Wilson Reese specialize in the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I am a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and also I'm an MMA competitor and a Jiu-Jitsu competitor.
Born in Brazil, Wilson has been training and competing for years. Known for his lightning quickness and his ever-present smile, except when he's in the ring, he recently polished off an opponent in no time and spoke fondly of adding another loss to that competitor's one-loss record.
He's a good fighter, you know, and his big record is a 12-3, 12-4-1 now.
Both Jared and Wilson train up to 8 hours a day for competitions, then teach hundreds of students Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Jared's gym. This form of combat is great self-defense for both sexes because it's based on leverage and not about size or strength.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu consists of, it's all grappling, you know, with a lot of takedowns from judo and wrestling and everything. It concentrates on using technique over a lot of power and leverage. It's a beautiful art.
And when these two Beachbody coaches are in the ring or the cage fighting professionally, they believe they have an edge. Why? Both are diehard P90X disciples.
It really helps me on my explosiveness, it helps me on my core conditioning, it helps me on everything.
So remember these two Beachbody coaches' names. They'll be bringing it to an MMA competition in a city near you. And it's likely you'll be seeing more MMA fights on mainstream TV. The television broadcast debut on CBS turned in some pretty impressive ratings, and CBS is reportedly already planning to air at least 3 more MMA shows. Christy?
Wow, what a knockout. Thanks, Dar. Now, we're tackling a knockout of a different kind, gas prices. Talk about a punch to the gut. As gas prices soar, Americans are looking for any way to save some dough. BNN recently heard from a couple who says they found a unique way to cut down on their driving. How? Well, it starts by just pushing play. Kyle and April Pertwee are spending a lot more time at home these days and saving money on gas. That's because instead of trucking it 30 minutes to the gym every day, they're now working out at home. It was a calculated move to save money in their budget.
Looking at gas prices these days, we just really try to look at different areas we can cut corners in our budget so we can keep the same lifestyle that we enjoy. Whether it's gym memberships or other things, we've just really tried to take a look at how we can make some changes.
Yeah, we were spending, $75 a month, so that's something that we could look at doing at home possibly instead of working out at a gym.
Kyle is a marathon runner and does most of his training outdoors anyway. And April is currently 6 months pregnant and was looking for a more low-key approach to working out. Enter Beachbody. It occurred to them popping in a workout DVD at home was a lot better than paying more at the pump.
Well, I had Beachbody tapes and programs that I had received from the infomercial just sitting here. And we hadn't even picked them up and hadn't started using them. So we've got all of these, DVDs that we could be doing at home and working out.
Kyle dove right in with P90X, a workout he says really suits his marathon training. Plus, he likes the fact that he's not waiting his turn at the gym.
You don't have to wait in line for machines or for weights. So it's just been kind of on my own time, on my own schedule. You don't have to worry about other people being in the way.
April is enjoying a pregnant version of Yoga Booty Ballet, but she's already scoping out other Beachbody workouts to help her get back to her pre-pregnancy shape.
There's Turbo Jam and some other things that I think will be a nice fit as I transition going back into working out a little bit harder and trying to lose the baby weight.
If gas prices continue to rise, more and more gyms may look like this. And Beachbody will be there to reap the benefits as more and more people look for alternative ways to fuel their workout routine. We know Kyle and April are just getting started on their Beachbody journey, and we wish them lots of luck and look forward to hearing back from them again soon. Now, if you've missed a previous BNN webisode, they are available on iTunes to download, or click on the Story Archive button below. Coming up on Tuesday's BNN webcast, find out why meditation could be beneficial to your overall fitness routine.
They range from stress reduction to lowering of blood pressure to avoiding heart attack.
And a Beachbody top coach has a unique way of recruiting members. It's not the same old song and dance. That's all coming up next time on BNN. Now you can go back to your workout. We'll see you next time.